So if you have been online at all over the past, I'd say like couple years, you know that when it comes to the favorability of Elon Musk, his favorability, especially with the Democratic people in America, and even like other people who consider themselves more on the left wing of politics around the world as well, not just within America, but they have like, their disdain of Elon Musk has started to grow over the past few months, especially ever since he did start endorsing Donald Trump last year as well and became heavily involved with the Donald Trump government, which I will get into later in this video. But when it comes to the disdain of Elon Musk in recent times, it has grown a lot more over the past couple weeks to the point where people have started to go out and protest in front of Tesla dealerships, which I think that there is absolutely nothing wrong with. If you want to go ahead and stand outside a Tesla dealership with your little sign up and your flag or whatever it may be, and you want to say, I don't like Elon Musk, that's fine. You have the right to protest. But where it goes too far is when you start to get into the side of vandalism and terrorism. And that has what a lot of these protests is what they're calling it, because this is not a protest whatsoever. When you start to get violent, it goes from a peaceful protest to an act of terrorism. That's what this has become. And to me, I think that this is absolutely fucking ridiculous. And it all started with people starting to arson dealerships of Tesla and setting on fire Tesla cars. At dealership, there was this 41-year-old person who was arrested after they set a Tesla dealership on fire, and an absolute buffoon decided to go back to shoot up the place with a gun and then was arrested. I don't know why you would go ahead and go back to it. To me, that's absolutely just stupid. Like, you committed the crime. You don't then return to the crime to try and commit more crime. Once you do it, brother, get out of there. What are you doing? Going back is just absolutely stupid. And not only this as well, not to this extreme, but there's even been lesser versions of this where people have started to go up to others' cars and started to key them as well. Just like people who are just minding their own business. Like, they're just going about, they're just probably going out for shopping and they own a Tesla and they're just driving and they're just like, yep, I'm going to the shops. And some random crazy ass person who doesn't like Elon Musk will just decide to go up and key their car. And the funny thing is that Teslas, they have built-in cameras. So if you go ahead and you key someone's car, they're going to see you do this. And I saw this tweet made out about all this, saying that domestic terrorism on Tesla is such a wild thing. A couple years ago, having a Tesla was the holy grail for a Democrat. Looney Tunes, which is absolutely true. Because just a couple years ago, the Democratic people absolutely loved Tesla and loved Elon Musk. Because when it comes to Teslas, they run on electricity. They're electric cars. They don't run gas. And obviously, when it comes to climate change and all that kind of stuff, I'm not here to debate of whether climate change is real, because I know a lot of people don't actually believe in climate change. But obviously when it comes to the people who are mostly, left wing, a lot of them people, they do believe in climate change. And obviously one of the things that does lead to climate change is through gas emissions. And when it comes to having electrical cars, it is so much better for the environment because you're not releasing petrol or gasoline into the airs when you're running a car. So a lot of these people did love Teslas, but all of a sudden, now that Elon Musk has gone over to Donald Trump, now they're starting to hate on him, and now they're starting to arson a lot of these Teslas. And the funny thing is that this person right here, they say it rightfully themselves. They say the left said climate change was so important that they should be able to rip out all your gas appliances, ban your gas vehicle, tax you into oblivion. And now they are torching Teslas. It was never about the climate. It was about controlling you. Now, I don't know about that statement itself. I don't want to get too much into, the whole entire... I'm not trying to get, too much into the political side of it. Obviously, I could, but I just think that vandalism itself is just absolutely ridiculous in every single form. But he does have a little bit of a point where it's just like, these people, they were advocating for electrical cars. They want to get rid of gas vehicles. And obviously when it comes to that, I'm not a massive car person. So if every single car in the world had to be electric, I wouldn't care. Like, honestly, it wouldn't bother me. But I can see people who have, grown up with cars and they love cars. They're like, don't get rid of my cars. Exact same with Americans. When a lot of Americans are like, don't get rid of my guns. I'm just like, here as an Aussie, I'm just like, I don't really care. But, don't get rid of your guns. Whatever. I don't care. That's not my thing. Exact same when it comes to gas vehicles. If they have to all be gone, I don't really care. But these people were so adamant on getting rid of all of them. And now they're torching these Teslas and going against Elon Musk, all because he decided to support Donald Trump. And this, to me, is also an absolutely ridiculous thing of when it comes to that side of things. Because I feel as though the extremism of when it comes to a lot of these left people, especially in America as well, because I see it, and as a foreigner, you see these people who are destroying these Teslas and keying these cars and, setting them on fire. And I go, what is leading to these people wanting to do something this extreme? Especially when just a few years ago, they were massively supporting of him. They wanted to push his vehicles. They wanted Tesla to do extremely well. And now they're going ahead and burning it. And it's all because he supports Donald Trump and is working for him. And the extent that Elon Musk is working for Donald Trump, which to me baffles me even more of the reasons why they hate him, is because he is working under the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE, where him and his little team that he has, what they are trying to do is that they are trying to find useless government spending. That's it. That's all they're trying to find. They're auditing the government and they're trying to find what departments are spending what and if it's in the interest of the United States. And as me, as an Aussie, I see that and I go, damn, I want my country to do that. I want my country to audit their government. If you don't know anything about Australia, the Australian dollar is terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. And I have a feeling that it's got to do with the needless spending that we have in this country. We have such the amount of money that we spend on bullshit, the overspending that we do, especially here in Melbourne on a lot of the road and metro tunnel upgrades, it's gone so over budget that it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I want an audit done. So I see this and I go, that's fine. I think Donald Trump can be a bit of a wanker. I think even people who are on the right side can agree that he's a bit of a dumbass. But yes, you can still not like him. But why can't you just see this and go, yeah, audit the government? That's fine. Why do you gotta hate, just because you hate the person, you gotta hate every single little thing that they do? And then because you hate every single little thing that person does, you hate everyone that's going with them. And then everyone that goes with them, you start to vandalize their companies. It's gone too far. It really has. The vandalism and the terrorism, because this has gone to the point, like that person said, this is domestic terrorism. If you're setting a dealership on fire, you're destroying other people's cars, that is a form of terrorism. And these people should be rightfully punished. Without a doubt, you're going up and you're keying someone's car, that's vandalism. That is vandalism. You're going ahead, you're spraying a swastika on someone's car, vandalism. You're burning down a dealership, that's terrorism. It's fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely stupid. You're not helping your cause in any way. Because someone is not going to look at you and go, you keyed my car because you don't like Elon Musk. I agree with you now. After seeing you key my car, I'm on your side. I'm going to sell my Tesla tomorrow, buy a Toyota, and I'm going to be all blue from now on. That's not going to happen. All you're going to do is make people hate you more. That's it. That's all you're doing. You're making people hate you even more. And you're making foreigners like me look at your country and go, you guys are idiots. Absolute fucking idiots. And you know what? You're probably going to bring it and spread it on to the goddamn fucking rest of the world. If I see some Tesla one day here in Australia, because I see a lot of Teslas on the road, if I see someone keying or setting a Tesla on fire, all hope is lost. All absolute hope is lost. But I would definitely like to hear what you guys think about all this down below. This situation is ridiculous and absolutely 100% needs to stop because you're not doing anyone any justice by doing this. That's going to be it from me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.